Hey guys, Matthew here. In this video, I'm going to go through a last few bits and bobs and things that I think you should know before, we set you off to go draw toasters or whatever. And one of the things is, well, what happens if I wanted to not draw this bit of object here, which is a pretty obvious thing to not want to be able to do. And to do that, you can actually turn points on this frame, and you can just move that edge across like so, and cut it away. Now, we know from the printout from before that it's like this line is not actually going to print. And we could also add more views here by using a command called detail. And the detail lets me add a detail, and I can choose the projection that I'm wanting to get the detail from. So at the moment I'll choose top view because that's the only thing I really have geometry in at the moment. And I will put the first corner of the rectangle in, and then I'll put another one in, and boom. And I've got those guys there. So now I've got one layout with these two things called details. Now, if I choose, if I type in detail, I can enable one and begin to edit that however I like. So there we go. And if I select an object, I select the object in all the views. And then I can press detail again, or type detail again, and go enable page, which will then turn it off. I can move it around the screen and it will be fine. So there's a difference between page space and model space. So the detail exists only in page space and the model exists only in model space. So the detail references the drawing in the actual RHINO file. So if I edit something in the top view here, it'll edit it in relationship to everything else. So that's that. Now, if I want to start adding text or a title block or something in the on the page, well, I would literally just draw it in the exact way that you would draw anything else. It's important to probably remember that there is a text tool that'll allow me to write things in text, and I can choose the size of that text quite easily. So there we go. Write things in text is written here, and that's 5mm tall. And if I write the exact same text in my view here with this guy, so I'm going to get a text object, and I'm going to write OK. So write things in text is written in 5mm text, and if I go back to my page space, it's there at 5mm. So it's quite clear here that seeing this is scaled up, you think the text would be scaled up as well. If I explode it, now it's that size. So if I undo, back it to text, it'll be that small size again. So text is actually kind of parametric related to the page space, so it'll scale automatically. So no matter how big it is here, it'll be the size that you want it to be on here. So even though the drawing might get bigger and smaller, the text will remain the same size, and it will remain in the same position depending upon where you started writing the text object from. So even though these are all at different scales, the text is all the same size. So don't worry about writing text other than your title block. If you have to do one on your page, you can write the actual notation for a drawing actually on the drawing itself in here, which is a far better way to work. So that's that. Just a reminder that you probably always be required to add hatches to your projects. So there's a hatch. Now it's just a black thing. And if I change the hatch, I'll choose solid again, and I'll put the hatch on its own layer. I'll call it light grey, and I'll select the hatch, change object layer, and make its print color light grey. Okay, and now if I go to page 1, it's got a light grey fill in comparison to what it had before. So they're all the last bits and bobs you probably need to know about RHINO to be able to do this assignment. So when I type in print and I print this, it'll look something like that. And then titled My Drawing 2. and voila, the start of a drawing. So we're expecting something a fair bit more complicated than what I'm doing here, and a lot better than what I'm doing here, but this is pretty much everything you need to know to really complete the assignment. So that's it. That's all from me. If you want more of these videos, let me know. I hope they've been helpful, and I hope you I guess I hope you're okay listening to my voice now, and I know for sure that I don't want to listen to my voice ever again. Good luck with the assignment, guys. I'll see you in class.